Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Just getting all buckled in here. Whew, what a gorgeous day. Try to get across these tracks before our train comes. Everybody on? Well, let's do it. So I've adjusted the perspective on the camera attached to my helmet here. I agreed with everybody it was down a bit, and he just kept wanting it to go up, and it didn't go up. So I think now it's actually better. Can anybody confirm that? We got to do a check every time. Camera angle, check. Audio, check. Helmet's on, check. Helmet is strapped in place, check. Eyes are on the road, check. I'll stop periodically and we can do a little chat, and I'll check how everything's going. I have my other phone, as you can see down here. Oh, it looks pretty good. Okay. JB, you here? I want to do a quick shout out to some kind folks that bought me a coffee over the past few videos. Thank you so much. Alma Wahasa, I hope I got your pronunciation right. Thank you, Alma. Jason Bourgeois, I know I didn't get that right. JB for short. Linda Morita, thank you so much, Linda, always. I know I got that pronunciation right. And Brian Crisp, cheers. And Anonymous, thank you so much for keeping me caffeinated and helping to offset the costs associated with these channels. Good morning, officer. When I was working for the Smithsonian many years ago, there's a security staff, of course, and we always used to rib each other. And this one guy, Lieutenant Ford, he one day some customers came, or some visitors to the museum, and they were asking some questions. Like, well, you need to go over and ask the officer over here, Officer Friendly. I told him his name was Officer Friendly. So I thought for sure that they would know that I was joking. And they went over there and asked, excuse me, Officer Friendly? He comes back to me later, he's like, man, what are you doing? Calling me Officer Friendly? It was hilarious. Anyhow, I miss those guys. I miss those days. Living in Washington, D.C., that was good fun. I did design work for the exhibits for the National Postal Museum, which is right across the street from Union Station in Washington, D.C. Awesome city. Man, I had a blast living there. I was there for about 4.5 years. We were just passing through Gomm. And at this little police box right here, I had to rescue my sister. She was here many years ago after my son was born. And on her last day, before she was heading back to the States, she lost her passport. And I get a call from the police station there, and he's like, your sister here. I'm like, what? So he puts her on the phone, and she's crying. I lost my passport. I lost my passport. And anyhow, so I went down there and we went to the main police station. Got to ride in the back of a police car, and they had the lights on. They didn't blow the siren, sadly. But so we filed a report, and later on we got a call. This is Japan. This is Disneyland. Somebody turned in her passport. It was actually a little satchel or something. There was cash in there. And God bless Japan. God bless the Japanese, man. It almost always is a happy ending. So we went down to Tokyo Station. So she had dropped it in the bullet train, and somebody picked it up, turned it in. They had taken the cash out, counted it, and wrote it down on a piece of paper how much money was in there. So that was separated from the other, her ID and her passport, and anyhow. Yeah, that's Japan. A similar thing happened. I think I told this story to my son recently. I posted on Instagram. I don't know if I told it on YouTube, but very similar, same result. He lost his, it was a Pikachu purse with his Suica card, which allows you access through the gates at the train station. And he was all upset, and we called. He and his mom went around for a long time. It was pretty hot out. They were tired, and they walked around. They retraced everywhere they had been, and they were doing a stamp rally that day. So they were going to many stations to get stamps in this. It was like a one-piece stamp rally or some sort of manga. I forget what it was, but anyhow, they went around, and so they backtracked to where they went. We went to this Indian restaurant, and we went blah blah blah. Went several places, and then the next morning, 7 a.m., we get a phone call from the train station. Somebody turned it in, and it was Ikebukuro Station, and so everybody. Yay, we're back. Sorry, guys. Sometimes when we live stream, this is what we deal with. There are uncertainties in everything in life. Bear with me. I'll get my helmet back on here. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, we got a pretty early start today, so the signal should be pretty good, but there's always going to be some minor hiccups, and thank you for your patience. Sully, you'll never lose me. Philip, hi. The Hawaiian, I'm safe. Thank you. I'm still alive, Muffin Man. All right, let's get back out here. Oops. We just dusted ourselves off. And we'll get off of this busy street. Cutting down up here. Actually, well, can we turn here? This may have been an illegality. There's a really cool house down here that I've seen in like an architectural magazine. Where is it? I thought it was on this street. I'm pretty sure it did. So we're heading down towards Tokyo Dome City is dead ahead. We'll be coming out. Hope our stream's still going. May is by far my favorite month in Tokyo. And people often ask me, when's the best time to come to Tokyo? It's May, in my opinion. You know, the sakura, the hanami, cherry blossoms and stuff are fantastic at the beginning of April. But for perfect temperatures for traveling around and low amounts of rain, I like May. The air has a crisp, the sun's warm, but the air still has a nice crispness to it. And it's a good time to come. By the way, a lot of you have reached out to me about what I was talking about on our last stream, which was dealing with sinus infections. I know it's starting to sound like a doctor show or something. But a briefly update, I'm putting together a document, and for those of you who are interested in getting that information, just email me, and I'll share that with you. It's surprising how many people suffer from sinus issues, chronic sinus issues, and that's what I had. So I won't go into the whole detailed story again, but if you suffer, I healed myself. I gave up on the doctors and I healed myself through diet, and I now eat basically anything I want. Oh, I gotta go. Ooh, car behind me. All right. This is where I bought my Vespa. Shout out to SCS Motorcycle Shop. I think the oldest, if not one of the oldest in Tokyo. Nice guys. We're back. Sorry guys. I don't know what's going on with this dumb thing, but I think it's because of I was kind of exceeding the speed limit a little bit there. And if you go too fast, the signal tends to be shaky. So that's probably what happened. So now we got to go speed limit. Sorry, kids. Honestly, it's not my fault. Joseph, welcome. Gino, sinus cure, you got to email me and I'll share it with you. I've got a document. And actually, I will probably, because there's been so many people asking about this, that I'll probably end up making a video. It's not really in my scope of videos, but hey, I do all kinds of videos. So I'll probably end up making a video that is a chronology of what I went through to cure my sinuses. But it's not easy, and if those of you who are not strong-willed, you probably won't be able to make it through. But you have to change your diet dramatically. The two main points are changing your diet dramatically. It's temporary though. You have to keep the faith. It's not forever. It's temporary, and basically what you're doing is you're resetting your body. You're resetting your immune system, and it works. I'm living proof. It's no gimmicks. It's just about the food that you're putting in your body. and you have to eliminate things that are not gelling with your body. So it's a long story, but the long and short of it is I, on a dime, eliminated everything that I was eating except meat, fish, vegetables, and brown rice. And for the majority of you, that sounds like an impossibility, but it's not. And if you are in a dark place like I was, dealing with these sinuses that were a recurring nightmare on a monthly basis, and when you're in the industry that I'm in, using your voice, it's just, it's you can't do it. It's an impossibility. So I changed my lifestyle, my diet, and now, years later, I don't deal with any sinus issues, and I eat whatever the hell I want. You guys still there? Earl of Porridge, splitting headaches, I must have, yeah. Basically a sinus headache, but I was losing my voice. That was the main thing, and then an infection, sinus infection with the phlegm, and I don't want to get into all that crap. But anyhow, if you're interested, email me, and I will. I'll post it. It's a long. I could just post it in the description of this video as well, I suppose. But it's best to have an attachment or a document. Okay, we're coming up close to the Obasan's Harajuku. Shout out to Patricia Gomm because you're an Obasan. Happy birthday. Oh, is this closed off? It's not, is it? What the motherfucker? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shiz. Why? Why? They had that closed off. I guess I could have. But we'll go down one of these other streets and then turn right into it. That'll work. If I can find one of the other side streets. Like right here. All right. We'll take it easy through here. There's lots of elderly folks. So John Dobb and I have done a couple of live streams here. This is the Obasan's Harajuku. I often go to this Tully's. Looks like they're open now for business. It's Tully's. And there's a temple here, and you can, I forget there's like a bodhisattva or something over here that you can wash. People line up and they wash this this sculpture that is you basically, you're washing the part of the body that you are suffering on your person, if that makes sense. I forget the name of this here, but it's pretty quiet right now. This is Obasan Harajuku. And on the days of the month that have a 4, the 4th, the 14th, the 24th, this place is packed with hot elderly ladies and gents. And they have street stalls, and it's quite a lively spot. So when you are in Tokyo, if you come to Obasan Harajuku, this shop here they sell nothing but red underwear. Quite affordable. Yeah, akapantsu. They're closed right now. The Red Pants Shop. John and I also went in there, I think, and I have a pair or two, maybe. Hey, good morning. This is the melon pond shop that Joji and I were talking about when we did that live stream in the car. They're all over Tokyo. Good melon pond. I can smell it. Ooh, nice. Somebody's in there baking. You know what? I'm going to pull over here for a second. We'll have a little chat. Steve, hello. Welcome. So as I mentioned, today is my mom's 87th birthday. And I did a little arithmetic. Here's my mom. That's Patricia Gomm. Wonderful lady. So she's 87 years old. So I did some math on various topics. So she's been living for 31,755 days. And in that time, she has watched 158,775 hours of TV. Now, I would argue that it's more now because she has an addiction to The Heart Guy and Doc Martin that she watches over and over and over. She's powdered her nose 95,000 times, and the water she's used to do that, 118,750 gallons of water. Mom. Jeez. She's eaten 13,224 pounds of sugar. That's more than 6 tons. She's gone to church 4,536 times. Sins? I doubt any. She's a good lady. So, best mom, 21,900 days. Thank you, Mom. Love you. Happy birthday. Sorry I couldn't be there to celebrate. So you'll have to deal with my ribbing and cardboard signs. And the gift certificate to Olive Garden. I think that's where it was. There's Stark Street Pizza in Portland, Oregon. Great pizza. Anyhow, enough of that silliness. Enjoy the ride. I want to put her on the bike someday. She probably won't be coming to Japan anymore, but I think she'd have a good time. What do you guys think? Oh, hi, Linda. Please. Hey, Joji. Did Joji chat or something? Hi, Jojo. My son is Joji. Roger, what's your question? Please don't leave us. As you may have noticed, it's difficult to read when you're riding a bike. Ask me your question again. I'm getting back on the bike now. I'm going to back up here a bit. Not giving up pizza for your sinuses, yeah. Oh, what leather jacket do I wear? Right now, I am wearing, it's from a shop in Tokyo called Beams. It's a suede motorcycle jacket. And I have a couple of others. I've got a Langlitz, which bills themselves as the world's best motorcycle jackets. They're from Portland, Oregon. Been around since the 50s. And they make pretty good custom motorcycle leathers. And I've got a, let's drop some names, shall we? I've got a Rick Owens leather motorcycle jacket and a Burberry, which is my all-time favorite. This is the one I'm wearing today. I don't know if you can see it, but I like motorcycle jackets. They're stylish. You can wear them with jeans. You can wear them with nothing else if you're that kind of crazy exhibitionist. But that's it. All right. But my Burberry Brit jacket is, in my opinion, the best designed motorcycle jacket as far as like, it's utility wise, it's probably not the best, but it's the best looking motorcycle jacket. It's a masterpiece. It really is. It's a design masterpiece. And I've got a degree in background, so everything that I say is gospel. All right. So I still got you around. You didn't unsubscribe. I answered your question. Thank you. See these lengths I go to, folks? Thank you. Thanks, Mark. I'm sure she appreciates that. All right. Any black garlic today? No, that shop was not open right now. My friend Josh is eating black garlic on a daily basis, and he's been doing it for, wow, almost a year now, and he claims that he has not had any sort of illnesses, and that's his, I don't know, that's his trick to health. Everybody has their own trick. And what I'm talking about with my sinuses, you have to heal sinuses if they're diseased or not functioning properly. You have to heal them, and you can't do it with antibiotics. That's all that an ear, nose, throat doctor prescribes, almost always. Antibiotics. Oh, you got a little nose, you got some infection in there. I'll give you some antibiotics. Antibiotics. Okay, let's give you just one more round of antibiotics. Well, antibiotics are going to wipe out everything in your system, all of the good flora in your gut. Here's our green friends. Hi, green guys. Good morning. I don't even want to think about how much I've donated to those creeps. Yeah, so antibiotics are a Band-Aid, and you got to get off those if you're going to heal your sinuses. You may get worse first before you get better, but that's kind of what you have to do. All right, we are getting close to Otsuka. We'll buzz through there a tiny bit. I'll show you some of my favorite places. I'm gonna turn right here. Look at this little guy. Careful. He's with mama bears right there. Watching out for him. So in the past couple of years, Otsuka has been going through a transformation. That's the Toad End line that just went by. Gold's Gym right over here on the right. But they've really kind of beautified the neighborhood. It's going through gentrification, and these old izakayas, they've given them kind of an old Edo feel. You can see it right over here, straight ahead. And over here on the left, the facades are this kind of cool old Edo era feel. Let's kind of go over on the side here and get a good look at it. We're going to turn right up here, but here's the front. I haven't been to this one, but there's this one across the street is sushi, and this is like yakitori. And there's a beer place. Actually, there's kind of a beer hall that they had set up over here, but pretty cool. So if you're in Otsuka, check out these shops. Also, a couple years back, I did a video with my son, the baby rabbit ramen, and here in Otsuka. It's not actually baby rabbit meat, but the name of the place is Kousagi baby rabbit. And I kid you not, it is my favorite ramen shop in Tokyo, in Japan. It is so good. And especially some people argue, oh, that's not ramen. The shiru nashi tantan men, which is the no broth. It's just the noodles, but he uses tahini and sansho, which is the Japanese and Korean white pepper. Oh my God, it's so good. It's almost like linguine, creamy and super delicious. Everybody I've taken there is just floored. And it's a small little place, and we're gonna go by it right now. Domio-san is the owner, young guy, and he does a mean bowl of ramen. Oh, and we can't. Oh wow, they've really. This whole thing, this construction going on, we can't go by there. You have to see it from the corner here. Dagnabbit. So right over here, you can kind of see there's a black with white lettering. It's called Kousagi. That's it. They're not open right now, obviously, but it's right across from the station. Station's right over here. And because it's my mom's birthday, I'm going to ride through this seedy part of Otsuka. Before this guy blocks us up, so I said, thank you. This is one of the seedy streets. Massages and other little entertainment activities. There's a Love Hotel right here. Rest for 3 hours, 4,500 yen. Look, if you're going to a Love Hotel, you're not going to rest. If you're resting, then you shouldn't be going to a Love Hotel. Alright? The rest should be after the visit to the Love Hotel. Okay? Sorry, Mom. But just wanted to get things straight here. Alright. This is Otsuka. We're going to wrap things up here, folks. Joining me and my shout out to my mom's 87th birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Greetings to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to this channel, and I hope you're enjoying these live streams. I will continue doing them. And I'll be releasing a new video on the other channel, Peter Von Gomm Japan channel, coming up very soon. So stay tuned for that. And let's wave to this guy. Hi. He didn't know what to think. So all kinds of stuff coming up. You guys stay safe. Take good care of yourselves. I'm gonna bow out here. Thank you guys. Thanks as always. And stay tuned for more. Make a video every day. You'll get me more subscribers. Thank you, RGOR. I don't know if I can do it every day. Remember, we're in the middle of a pandemic, kids. PVG is out of work for the most part. I've got a couple jobs this week, but times are very quiet, which means I've got a lot of free time, which means I can dedicate to making more videos. But when things pick back up, and they will pick back up, I'll have to scale back the regularity of my live streams and my edited videos, but I will continue doing them as long as I've got an audience, and as long as you guys are enjoying it. It's my pleasure. So, okay, I'm going to just take this off and give you a face-to-face goodbye. Yeah. One thing I don't like about this helmet is you can see, look at my head. That's what I don't like about the helmet, is when it's hot out, it gives me this waffle look on my forehead. You see that? Isn't that pretty? So I need to get a different helmet for summertime that doesn't give me this whacked out design. At any rate, thanks so much, guys. Take care, and we'll be in touch very soon. Ciao for now. Bye bye. And happy birthday, Mom.